You are tuning into the Goldilocks Productions presentation of the Angels and Healing Light Show. Sit back, relax, and be open to receive the angelic messages and healing channeled through your host, Laura Romeiro.
Angel Intuitive. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Angels and Healing Light. This is Laura Romeiro, certified angel intuitive and reader. I connect with your angels and get supportive, meaningful, and uplifting messages and guidance. It truly is my joy-filled passion to be able to help, guide, and heal others. It is my calling, and it brings me pure joy. I love bringing angelic messages to people, so I'm going to start very briefly by asking the angels to surround us with light, love, wisdom, guidance, and support. I ask that everyone receive the messages that they need for their highest and greatest good today. I ask for any healing that needs to be done, please do so. And everyone remember to ask your angels for help for anything, big or small. I want to let you know that I have received a very special message from the Archangel Sandalphon. And his message is to be willing to receive the love that is being sent your way from your Creator. This love is being sent your way in many ways, in many forms. And your job is just to be willing to receive it without doubting yourself or your sense of worthiness to receive. So just open your arms and receive the love and the messages from your angels and your Creator. You know, every week I like to bring something new to help heal, inform, guide, support you through this very exciting adventure that life is. And today is certainly no exception, and I'm very pleased to bring that in the person of Mr. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy is a renowned medical intuitive and spiritual life coach. He's mastered a variety of healing modalities. And after a near-death experience, he was shown and developed a simpler way to create healing and profound changes. And this is known as My Liquid Fish, Change Made Simple. Jimmy Mack is the author of 7 books, over a dozen transformational MP3s, and he hosts his own weekly radio show called The Jimmy Mack Healing Show right here on Goldilocks Productions. And actually his show is this evening at 9 p.m., so make sure you tune into that. Jimmy works on others from around the world, and he truly has a passion and drive for helping others achieve their goals to experience comfort, relief, and real-life changes. And he is also someone that brings that light to others and teaches them to help others. He works with people in person, on the phone, over Skype, but worldwide, accessing energetic powers and co-creating changes that you can actually feel, and I can attest to that. We had a lovely session yesterday, and it was pretty amazing. So Jimmy would love to hear from you today, so please call in. The number is 323-870-3791. Raise your hand to speak with the host, and then tell Jimmy what you'd like some help with. So, Jimmy, good morning on this beautifully rainy, chilly day on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Thank you for being with us today.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're going to be sharing the same weather as me, I'm sure. So cold front, rainy.
It's awesome.
But thank heavens we don't have the up north folks going on, so that'd be worse. So we're lightweight when it comes to all that, of course. So, but yeah, thrilled to be here. Always fun to mix it up with you, and you know, it's just our cup of tea. People don't realize, you know, it's not our hobby. We live it. So anytime we can help folks, that's what we're on board to do, and it's just what we're called to do and driven to do. And I'm sure if you're like me, you got a Indian drum beat in the back of your head going all the time, like do more, do better things, you know, help folks out, go. So it's all good.
So you've been doing this for a little while, and I know that you have a great many people around the world that you've helped, and you were sharing some stories of people that were not expected to live through the night and were looking to be discharged from the hospital the very next day after you spent some time with them. I think that's amazing, and I know that there are a lot of people out there that would love to receive your help today. And may I bring somebody online?
Absolutely.
To
we'll take any and all the callers we can. I love it.
All right, you heard the man, everybody. Let's see, I have a caller online already, and it's area code 480. So area code 480, you're unmuted. Please say hello to Jimmy and tell him what you'd like some help with.
Hi, Jimmy. This is Monica, and I have extreme anxiety, and I don't know where it comes from. Nobody can figure that out, and I was hoping that you can help with it and to figure out what's the source or how can I deal with that.
Sure.
And I went
so
many doctors.
Yeah, and so it is a radio show, so we'll shotgun it as best we can for you and give you a bunch of different ideas. A lot of people will test for kava kava. You test good for St. John's wort, so I'd look into that. All it is a flower. That would help you out a great deal. Also, when people tell me they've been to all these doctors and tried a million things, I immediately jump to parasites. So you could stand a parasite cleanse as well. That's part of the jumpiness you're feeling. So I'd look into that. When I ask Spirit about you, viral bacteria, mold, fungus, mildew, yeast, candida, negative pathogen, parasites. You only have parasites. So it's very interesting. Those can give you the creepy crawlies. I can already tell you what you're going through. Weird skin things. You'll vacillate between constipation, diarrhea, headaches, want to sleep all day. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, that's parasites. So crazy as it sounds, that's parasites. But go ahead and stand up, if you will. You can face due north.
Okay.
And what did you say your name was, honey? Because it was muffled coming in.
Monica.
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 Okay. So if you just say my name is, if you're standing up facing due north right now, if you just say my name is Monica, it's going to pull you forward. You can say it out loud. It's a radio show.
Okay, my name is Monica.
You should feel a drift forward.
Okay.
And if you say my name's Nemo the fish, it's going to pull you backwards.
My name is Nemo the fish. Wow, it does.
Wow, right? Pretty wild stuff.
Yeah.
So here we go. Yeah. So I would just own anxiety. You can go ahead and say that. I have anxiety, and see if you get pulled forward, back, or in between.
Okay, I have anxiety. Yeah.
Yeah, so it pulls you forward.
Yeah.
So I'm going to release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. It's going to pull you straight back when it leaves. You don't need to say or do anything.
Wow, yeah.
Okay, so if you say it again, it's going to pull you backwards. Yep, I have anxiety. Will now pull you backwards. Say it out loud.
I have anxiety. Okay.
You feel the pull back?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So there's only yes or no, strength or weakness, good, bad, right, or wrong. And I really rely heavily on strength or weakness. So right now there's a tremendous weakness in you having anxiety. And every time anybody talks to me about anxiety or stress, I always jump to tension. So we'll grab one more good thing for you. It's going to help you after you hang up. And you can tension and see if you can now go forward, back, or in between.
I feel stress and tension.
And does it feel like it's going forward, back, or in between?
Yeah, just like forward, and then I go just stand straight.
Okay, that's fine. And so it's forward and hidden, and now I'm going to release it all to no. You're going to feel it pull you backwards when it leaves.
Okay. Yeah.
Feel the difference? Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I even hear a smile coming through there, so that's really cool.
Yeah. It is.
I love
cool.
that. Isn't that wild? How fun is that, right?
Yes.
So it's easy breezy fun. It's going to go a long way to help you, honey. And you also test really strong for GABA. If you send me an email, info@jimmymackhealing.com, I will send you a list of things to look into. I don't sell product, but I'll certainly give you a bunch of ideas that you can look at that's going to finish polishing off what we've done here today. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. You're welcome. I'll hand you back over to Laura. We'll see what the angels say even about your anxiety, perhaps the source.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Monica, thanks for calling in today. Angel messages for you today is from Archangel Michael.
Okay.
Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are supremely and firmly guided and supported in all that you do. He's asking that you make him a partner. So when you're starting to feel off balance, check in with Archangel Michael. Allow him to put his wings around you and hold you up straight and strong. Take deep breaths and allow everything that doesn't work for your body, for your soul, for your heart. Take deep breaths and let that go. Let it go as if it were a gray mist just leaving your body. The angels will come and scoop it away. But make Archangel Michael your partner and keep you strong and straight, and to help you filter things that are not for your highest and greatest good. He reminds you that carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders will not do good for everybody. So you have to make sure that as you are on the path of taking good care of yourself, remember, it's not your job to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you don't have to. So he's saying to let us take that burden for you. But they send much love and guidance and support.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling, Monica.
Thank you. I'll continue to listen.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Jimmy, when you talk about parasites, is there anything in particular that you're, like a foodborne parasite, an insectable, an energetic parasite?
I love, Hulda Clark was a PhD parasitologist, and you can Google Hulda Clark and read about all her stuff. But she used to say you could set a glass of water, really, in your living room tonight, and in 24 hours it's going to have parasites in it. So they're very prevalent. If you went to a medical lab, a real clinical laboratory, and the parasitology department, they'll actually have a book, and you can't pick it up with one hand. So that's how many parasites there are out there in the world that they know of. The Western doctors pretty much poo-poo it, and they think unless you've been in South America, you can't have parasites, but they're very prevalent. Very often, if it's some mysterious thing, and clients will call me or Skype me, and they'll say, I've been to 3 doctors, 2 MRIs, and I'm on 7 meds, and nothing helps. And they got bloating and intermittent diarrhea with constipation and headaches, and they want to sleep all day and skin rashes. It's like, it's just parasites. And they're like, don't you want me to tell you any more of the symptoms I have? I go, no, I don't need to know. It's parasites. I'm telling you now. So people do a parasite cleanse, but energetically, are they there too? Of course. Often these people that are susceptible to them will have perhaps the family members or best friends. Everybody's clawing through their pocketbook and their purse and taking money from them and wearing their clothes and whatever. And so these are parasitic entities that are around them. So certainly there's a lot going on with that too. And generally that'll be that type. But when you have anxiety, like the caller earlier, I don't even get it's her anxiety. It's really the parasites. So that's really what is going on with that. And, it's very interesting, of course, but you could almost do cleanses all the time, for parasites. People, they're airborne. They go through your nostrils. If you eat a piece of sushi, you're done, anything like that. If people are into raw food or they eat a lot of fish or tuna out of the can, it's like, good luck, you got parasites, So that's my briefish feel on parasites. I am working on, at some point, going to do a audio MP3 on a clearing for parasites because it's huge.
It's part of life.
It really is. And,
that is very interesting. Probably something that a lot of people don't think about unless there are very specific symptoms.
They don't, and it's really kind of poo-pooed by the medical doctors. And again, I'm not anti-Western. I've got good doctor friends, and I tell everybody, you break your arm, you break water, you got rebar hanging out of your shoulder, don't call me, go to the hospital. That's what they're set up for. But for everything else, if you've been to a bunch of doctors and nothing's working and you're taking all these meds and nothing's helping you, then they really need to look at folks like you and myself so that they can, perhaps experience a healing or a different angle to it. I was watching Richard Bartlett from Matrix Energetics, his message this morning, and it was all about patterns. And, we try our best to stay out of, an outcome, or, we don't guarantee anybody anything. We just are doing the very best we can. But it's, to him at least, it's all about recognizing the patterns. So whenever anybody says blah, 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 I'm all over the parasites. So.
Well, our very next caller is from area code 586, and please say good morning to Jimmy.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Hey, good morning. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Michigan, and my name is Irene.
Hi, Irene. What's going on, honey?
I have a huge problem with fatigue.
Okay.
And I have tried diet, medication, exercise, everything that I can think of, and I can't seem to get rid of it, and it's really affecting my life.
Yeah. So again, this could our new nickname for today's show is going to be the Parasite Show. So it's definitely something you got going on there, honey, is parasites. I mean, you can stand up energetically and at least feel the energy of it. And I want to move some things around for you. They're hopefully going to help you out a lot. How is your diet? How is your weight? You're talking to a million people on the line that don't know you, so you can say whatever you want.
Well, my diet is pretty good. I'm trying to be very careful with that. I'm overweight. I have been for years, and don't exercise enough to really help with that because I have physical problems.
Okay. So you want to stand up right now? Can you do that? Face due north?
Yes, I can do that.
Awesome. And anybody knows how to muscle test, they can feel free to call in and do that. Or if you have a pendulum, you can call in and do that. That's fine too. All right. What does everybody call you?
I'm sorry?
What does everyone call you?
They call me Irene.
Irene. Okay, so if you just say my name is Irene, you're going to feel a pull forward for yes.
My name is Irene.
It just feels like a slight tilt forward. If you're standing there, due north. You'll feel a wave. You feel it?
No.
No, that's okay. So we've got a lot of stuck energy too, and your energy test is reverse. So let's see if we can do something in reverse. Let's say my name is Nemo the fish and see if you feel a pull backwards. My name is Nemo the fish.
My name is Nemo the fish.
Does it feel like a pull backwards or in between? You are standing.
I am standing, and I did pull like a jerk backwards.
A jerk backwards. Love it. So
yes.
That's why I asked you again about your name being Irene. Is there anything anybody else calls you?
They call me, my family from young days call me Renee.
Rini. Okay, let's try that because I think Spirit's more playful than you know. And if you say now, my name is Rini, they'll recognize that and pull you forward. Crazy as that sounds. Here we go.
My name is Rini.
And you should feel a jump forward on that one.
I felt about 3 jerks forward on that one.
Okay, there you go. So that's kind of Spirit saying hello. Isn't that crazy, funny, cool? So nice. So let's just go with fatigue. Just feel like you got a chronic fatigue thing. It's going to pull you forward when you say it. All we're doing is looking for the file on your computer so we can delete it all out. And just own that and say, I have chronic fatigue. See if you go forward, back, or in between now.
I have chronic fatigue. I'm being jerked back and forth.
Okay, that's okay. It's going to release to no, and I'm done. And we're just changing all that now. You're going to feel a big pull backwards, and then it's going to drop you off in neutral once it's done.
Yeah, I'm being jerked backwards.
Awesome. And just ride that out for me. And it'll bring you back to neutral once it's done.
Okay.
And it is a radio show, so let everybody know when you get back to that neutral place.
All right. I'm okay.
Excellent. Makes sense? So, if you will, we're at the little handheld car wash. You're putting in the coins, and I'm spraying down your spirit, and we're taking off every little area where there's mud or fatigue. Make sense?
Uh-huh. It makes sense.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you say, I have constant fatigue, it should pull you backwards now.
I have constant fatigue. Yeah, I'm going backwards.
Awesome. So that's a no.
Danger.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So there's weakness in it, which is what we want. And so we really want to inspire you to kind of get going. I don't get it's your brain as much as your body, by the way. So
You're
it's
right
almost
on
like,
that.
yeah, I'm just telling you what they're whispering in my ear. But you need to kind of get out there and get moving. I'm sure the weather is not a great factor, but as soon as you can, you want to get out there and get moving. They show you on not a treadmill, but a little gazelle thing would be great for you. Elliptical kind of thing, even watching TV would help you. So it's almost like a snow skiing movement. Does that make sense? You have a treadmill now,
yeah.
or a bike, stationary bike. So you're just showing me clothes.
Can you come up with an alternative idea? Because I cannot do that.
Okay. Are you walking okay?
Well, I'm on a walker.
You're
so
not a
with the
walker. Okay.
I can walk. Okay.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So, well, again, I don't get. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised if you could have somebody order it for you and put it together for you. But you need like an elliptical kind of trainer. It isn't a snow skiing thing. It's just that movement, and you could do the best you could on that. And it isn't walking. It's slow movement. But you need to get the body going more than the mind. This is a body thing. And again, if you email me, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com. I will send you information on parasites and getting parasite cleanse. I don't sell product, but I certainly recommend a lot of different things. And
would you repeat
doing a
that,
parasite
Jimmy?
cleanse. Sure. It's info @jimmymackhealing.com. JIMMYMACK healing.com. And if you reach out to Laura or myself today in email, we'll send you the show link, of course, and information about us and how to get a hold of us.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you very
Make
much
sense?
for your suggestions.
Yeah, you're welcome,
and
honey. And by the way, the parasite cleanses, so everybody knows, it's very inexpensive. It's not like it's, hundreds of dollars to get through it. It's really not. It's worth it. And that would go a long way to help you.
And that's something I've never heard about. That's really informative.
Yeah. I promise you got parasites. You want to stand back up again, you can say, I have parasites, going to pull you straight forward into the wall, but we won't bother showing off at this point.
No, thank you.
So, makes sense?
Yes,
So glad you called.
Yes.
Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for calling in for Laura, and let's see what Laura has to say for you as well. You're getting the bonus plan today.
And thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, Rini, you have a beautiful message from Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel and the angel that made the announcement to Mother Mary that she was about to give birth to, well, not about to, but was going to give birth to Jesus. So Archangel Gabriel helps us receive messages as well as speak our truth. And Archangel Gabriel is wanting you to receive the message of love and to let you know that you are perfect in all ways, that remembering to focus on the light of your heart and the light of your soul is who you truly are, and this, in the eyes of your Creator, is absolute perfection. Archangel Gabriel is reminding you that carrying around baggage from the past, it does nothing but weigh you down and slow you down and serves zero purpose at this point in your life or in anybody's life. So move forward figuratively and literally with the knowledge that your life is perfect at every single moment, that you are divinely guided, supported, and loved. The angels are there to help answer your questions, to make explanations to you, to give you insight, support, guidance. And they're kind of laughing, saying, we're only a phone call away, showing me the old tin can with a string. So they're saying that whatever you speak, whatever questions you ask, whatever your thoughts are, they hear you and they answer you. They answer you with light, and they're showing me a very soft mist of light and love, and they surround you with that. They want you to also know that all of your loved ones in spirit are with you, cheering you on and poking you in the ribs to make you laugh as well.
That's a wonderful message, Laura.
Love that.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Have a great day and stay warm up there in the big D.
I'm trying. Thank you both.
Our pleasure. All right, Jimmy. So many interesting things going on with our friends around the world. I have now a caller from area code 631. Area code 631. Say hello to Jimmy.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Rose, and I'm calling from New York.
What's going on, Rose? How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. There's a lot going on, like usual.
Okay.
But I guess I'm a little bit tired, but it's because I do a lot of work. But I'm also, like, all of a sudden itchy, like, since yesterday. I don't know what, maybe that's parasites.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Everybody seems to have them.
You have them too. Yep. Yep. You test for them too. So
yeah,
that was fast, right?
That was funny because for some strange, well, not strange reason, but I listened to the show today. This is my first time, and then when I heard you saying that, I'm thinking maybe that's what I have here.
You do. Here's the thing: people will have intermittent diarrhea with constipation, headaches. You're tired all the time. You got weird skin irritations, unexplainable. Oftentimes, we'll have odd stools and that sort of thing, and that's all just classic parasites. People have swelling. They have all kinds of unexplained things that the doctors. I can't imagine that people have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia because they didn't figure out it's parasites, right? And so they're just basically saying, hey, it's unexplained weird nerve pain. The other thing that's really weird is they're really active at night. And so your sleep's intermittent too. You're either sleeping like a log or you're up and tossing and turning. There's no in between for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense. Mm-hmm.
So that's you. We just met. I'm just telling you that's classic parasites. I could read it to you out of a book, and that's you.
Right.
So, and I'll bet you got some people grabbing at you in your life energetically too, right?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of people grabbing at me.
There you go. There you go. Grabbing at you, going through your wallet, wearing your clothes, whatever, taking your car without asking, finishing the milk at the refrigerator out of the carton, that kind of thing. So, and you thought you were going to have cereal, guess what, right? You find an empty carton. So that's kind of what's going on with you, if that makes sense. And I'm being outrageous and just showing you things energetically, but you understand where I'm heading.
Right.
So why don't you stand up, face due north, and let's at least do a little magic for you, and then I'll hand you over to Laura and see what the angels say.
Okay.
And Laura, you got to remind me to tell you my favorite angel story after we get through the Rose here. We'll get her straightened out. But if you're standing there facing due north, you're going to laugh. It's facing due north. It's going to pull you forward for yes, push you backwards for no. So just go with my name is Rose and see if you go forward, back, or in between.
My name is Rose. Yeah, I did go forward. Yes.
Excellent. And if you say my name is Nemo the fish, you'll feel the pull backwards.
My name is Nemo the fish. Oh, yeah, I did. That's pretty cool.
Excellent. So here's parasites. I'm just putting the word parasites over your head right now. It's going to pull you forward.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Feel the pull. So we're going to release them, resolve them, delete and erase them, disentangle them all out now. Let's have her learn all the lessons she needs to from parasites and the energy of parasites and release her from the service to them. It's going to pull you straight back when it releases. You don't need to do a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did.
Feel the pull back? Awesome. And that's us, just kind of hosing that down off your spiritual jersey, getting you cleaned up a little bit. Doesn't mean we don't still need to do the cleanse. If you reach out to me, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com, and we'll send you and everybody information on parasites today. So, makes sense?
All right. Yeah, awesome. It does make sense.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Go a long way to help you're welcome. Go a long way to help the skin stuff too. And whenever anybody talks about skin, it's the largest organ of the body that people forget about the skin. And I always jump to liver. That's what the acupuncturist would tell you too. It's all liver driven. So liver is kind of like the oil filter of the body, and you got to get your liver cleaned up too, and you wouldn't have the different little parasites going on. So, I mean, I could go through your whole body and look for weakness and strength now, but it is a radio show. But we'll hand you over to Laura and see what the angels say too.
All right. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right, Rose. I'm so glad you joined us today. If it's the first time you listened, I really put a message out to the angels to bring people to the show today that could be helped. And so thank you very much for joining us today. Your message is from the Archangel Michael. And are you kind of overwhelmed, tired of working is just, really overwhelming for you?
Yeah, because I do 2 different businesses, yes. And I do a lot of it by myself. Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's really draining. So ask Archangel Michael, who is, by the way, a career guide. For those of you who are not aware of that, if you're having any issues with work, looking for a new career, looking for the right career, reach out to Archangel Michael. But what he has to say for you, Rose, he says, trust in yourself. He's asking you to not give away your power, to not give away your energy. He says, you're very knowledgeable. You know what you're doing. You need to give yourself more credit for your knowledge and your abilities. You have absolute ability to take over and run anything that you want to run in your life. He's showing me that there is somebody in your life that has, it's like a very large plug that's absolutely draining you. So if you're thinking of a very big electrical, a couple inches in diameter that's plugged into you, and all of this energy is going right out of you into this cord, into someone else. So it's time to cut that cord and stop being the free power supplier for somebody else. That's not good for you, and it's not good for them. So we're going to ask Archangel Archangel Michael right now to cut that cord and any other cords that don't serve you for your highest and greatest good. So Archangel Michael, please cut any toxic, draining cords or ties for Rose that no longer serve her highest and greatest good. And Rose, I want you to imagine Archangel Michael with his giant flaming sword of love, truth, and light, and he's going all around your body right now and severing anything that's draining you, that doesn't work for you anymore, anything that's causing you to give away your energy. And as he's done cutting those cords away, feel the energy come back into you and surrounding you with beautiful white light, and so it's sealing any holes in your aura or any energy leaks anywhere. He's asking you to please call upon him for guidance and support, but the most important thing right now is to believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, and believe in your knowledge, because I'm not sure how to say this without getting in trouble, but you're the it girl. You're the it girl, so don't forget that. Okay?
Right. All right. That sounds very good. Thank you very much. Very helpful.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you.
Okay. I'll listen to you again now. I'll follow you.
Love it.
Yeah. All right.
Look
Glad
forward
you called
to it.
in.
All right, Jimmy. So there's a whole lot of energy flying around right now.
Gosh, a whole lot of parasitic energy too. Isn't it amazing? Wow.
Watch it just dissipate into the ethers.
Mm-hmm.
703 area code. Hello, area code 703.
Hello, my name's Andrea, but I don't have. Hello.
Hi, Andrea.
How are you?
Oh, couldn't be better. Thank you.
That's good. I don't have any of those issues, so I'm good there.
Okay.
What's
I actually
going
have
on?
a work question. I had a contract with a contractor to work for a government entity, and he ended the contract. I'm supposed to start, matter of fact, yesterday with a different contractor with the same entity, but there's a hole because I have to fill out a new government form. So do you think I'm going to get this job with this one, or do I apply for something else?
Gosh, when I ask, that whole thing is pretty up in the air. Feel like she's going to get it, apply for something else. Nah, I feel like you're going to get it. It makes no sense with some of the government forms and things that are going on, so it's very interesting. But you're going to know here if you'll just hurry up and fill all that out today.
Oh, it's already been done. I'm just
today?
waiting for them to that's already been done. The fingerprints, the background check, that's all done, but I have to wait, and I can't be out of work.
It's almost like a week.
Yeah,
I get about a week from tomorrow.
Okay.
So we should know something by then. And of course they move at a turtle's pace, and I laugh with my CPA friend. That's a true story. Now, I got all my tax stuff done, personal, corporate, everything so far in advance. The IRS hasn't approved their own forms yet for each submission. And I said, are you sure it isn't y'all's enterprise software? What if I was using TurboTax or any of these other things? She said, no, Jimmy, I said, you would think after the government shutdown, they'd have a meeting and go, hey, priority one, let's get some money in here.
Right.
Let's approve our forms to do all this stuff online. How hard could it be? So there you go. That's what you're dealing with, and it's kind of like pushing rope up the hill. But I do feel like a week from tomorrow that's going to come through for you. I don't get to apply anywhere else. It's almost like you're kind of sort of enjoying the vacation you weren't aware of, right?
Yeah, but money-wise, financially, I can't really go too much longer without a job.
Oh, I know. I hear you. Yeah, if you want to be busy in the meantime, you could be filling out other forms, looking into other things. But I feel like this thing is going to get locked down here within the next 7 days.
Okay.
So we'll see what Laura says. She's more.
You're kind of like
Laura's more into that kind of thing than I am. So go ahead, Laura. It's awesome.
I'm feeling that you're just coming into a speed bump or a divot in the road, so that there's going to be a little bit of a delay, and it seems like there's some change in personnel happening right now too that's causing a delay in things. I'm being asked to remind you to use this time wisely. You don't get a lot of time to think of yourself or get in touch with yourself or spend with your real self. So they're reminding me, use this time wisely. And instead of focusing on fear, making sure that you ask the angels for number one, what you want for your highest and greatest good, and ask them to get it to you at the perfect time. And you'll be surprised at how smoothly things good, because that makes a big difference.
Crystals.
But okay, I love those too. They can be very comforting at times. So make sure that you're spending that time focusing on yourself and what's good for you, rather than focusing on fear, because this is already wrapped up. I'm being told it's already a done deal, but you're just kind of hitting a speed bump right now.
Yes,
and the speed bump is there for a reason. So the speed bump is there for a reason. They're just saying, just take a deep breath and say, okay, I'm going to spend this week taking care of myself and focusing on myself.
Awesome.
And good luck to you. And please stay in touch with us. We'd love to hear from
absolutely,
you again.
I will. Mm-hmm. Thank you, I will.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling. So, Jimmy, tell me your favorite angel story.
Oh, you're going to laugh. It's not anything mystical, magical you would ever expect. But my Jewish friend always teases me, and he says, if this whole healing thing doesn't work out, there's always stand up. So I had a nice girl I went to the movies with, and there was several of us at the movie theater, and the lights were still on. And we're about the middle of the pack in the seats, and she knows what I've done for decades, of course. And she says, I'm going to go to the concession stand. You want any popcorn? And I said, sure, get some popcorn. And there's people taking their seats all around us, and it's pretty crowded. And she says, do you want butter on the popcorn? I said, honey, I don't care. I don't eat butter on the popcorn, but you can do half and half. You can do no butter, all butter. It's whatever you want to do, honey. She says, no, Jimmy, what do the angels say? And so, of course, all these people, drop their phones and car keys, and they're all turning around because they're looking at me going, good Lord, is this man going to tell us what the angels are saying and what's up about the popcorn, right? I said, sweetie, the angels said they couldn't care less, and they don't even eat popcorn, so it's all good. It's whatever you do is great. So that's my angel story. Isn't that funny?
Oh, that's fabulous. It is funny.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of diet, isn't it?
It is.
Different kind of nutritionist. All right. So thank you for sharing that. I'm going to think of that every time I have popcorn now.
There you go.
All right, we have another caller from area code 216. Hello, and say hello to Jimmy.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing, Jimmy?
Good. How are you, friend? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Desmond, calling from Cleveland.
Okay. What's going on today, Desmond? In any way we can help you?
Yeah. I got, I don't know. I know something's going on with my kidneys, and I'm supposed to be starting a job tomorrow. But even with that, I don't even know if there's just a lot of stuff going on. Like I'm in the process of starting my business, but I know I need to pay bills, and I'm trying to do the spiritual journey with this holistic healing. It's just a lot going on. So
yeah, I sure would go to this job tomorrow. That's the first thing they're kind of whispering in my ear. You got to take this opportunity. I like Gary Vaynerchuk. He's on YouTube, and he would say, go work your job. And then when you get home, you've got plenty of things you can do from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. And so,
right.
If depending on what you want to do and how far you want to go, it's entirely up to you to maximize your time. I don't get kidney issues per se. Have you been with the doctors and all that, and they said you have kidney issues?
No, just...
Okay, so I don't get that as much as you'd be shocked. You show up very dehydrated, so you need a heck of a lot more water than you're drinking. And also kidney in Chinese medicine, acupuncture, kidney is fear. So this is all fear about paying bills / starting a new job / I really want to do my own thing, and then the spiritual journey too. My CPA friend used to say, if you're surrounded by rattlesnakes, you try to fight them all at one time, one will bite you and you will die. So you've got to kind of take these things on a little bit at a time. I would focus on, getting super hydrated. If you're not a fan of water like me, then at least drink a whole lot of Gatorade. You need as much as, and I'm asking them now, about 55 ounces of water a day. So I don't think you're close to that. I don't think you're half of that. You're probably like me, drinking everything but water, right? I drink a lot of coffee. I drink iced tea, but it's magical coffee with different things in it. You know what I mean? And I'll put baking soda in it to get it more base, more alkaline instead of acidic. And then I'll have decaf tea with a ton of ice in it and a lot of citrus, stevia, that sort of thing. But you need 50-plus ounces of water a day you're not drinking. All this fear is all around what do I do next and indecision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So just letting you know now. So we'll see what Laura has to say.
Hey there. Tell me your name again.
Hey, Laura. Desmond.
Desmond. It's nice to meet you, Desmond. The first group of energies, this is a really big energy, the Christ-like consciousness and your divine healing team were really stepping forward as you started to speak. And they are very glad that you're on the holistic journey. They're there with you. They're applauding you. They're lining up on the sides of the road, the pathway, and they're cheering you on. And now they're showing me pictures of handing you glasses of water, which is very funny, I think. They have a great sense of humor. But understand that the Christ-like consciousness is a group of spiritual beings that have tremendous healing light and power. It's an incredible amount of healing energy and loving energy. They are saying that you are already part of this group. You're already starting to bring them into your life, but they would like you to sit down and spend some time with them. And it's simply by calling the Christ-like consciousness into your presence and imagining yourself being surrounded by the most brightest sparkling white light that you can possibly imagine, and just letting that filter through your body and through your heart and through your soul, and it will give you healing. It will help give you directions. It will help give you support, and it will bring you peace, calm, and grounding. They are very, very pleased that you're part of them. They are also bringing Jesus is also stepping in as part of this Christ-like consciousness, and he is a very big part of your life. Do you talk to him a lot?
It's somebody, I never gave him a name. It came about like 3 years ago. I never really gave him a name. I just talked to him. He shows up for everybody and anybody. You don't have to be of any particular religious belief. His goal is to help others and to help others heal, and he does so with a beautifully loving, warm, humble spirit, and is probably one of the most peaceful and kind, loving energies you'll ever experience. And he loves to help heal. He is the master healer. So he's there helping you, and he's just very subtly pointing the way for you to move forward in your life. And he just wants you to listen so that he hears what you're asking for and what you want to do and what's in your heart, and he just wants to show you the way. So just very simply by asking from your heart, and also spend time with that light from the divine healing team and the Christ consciousness. And they're showing me that 6 months from now, things will be significantly better for you. Are you moving? No, I know I want to move to like a warmer region so I can be around the sun more, because something about the sun and water is, it's good for my soul. But I know I want to move somewhere, warmer region.
I'm seeing you moving into like a very nice condo building, apartment building, something with bricks multi-story unit. It's really nice, and it has a really good energy about it. So it's going to be happening, but they're saying in about 6 months your life will be changing for sure. It'll be much better. So stay on the path, stay in touch with those divine friends that are up there guiding you and helping you. Stay hydrated, and just don't forget to ask the angels for anything that you need. Okay?
Okay. I appreciate that, y'all. Needed that.
Thanks for calling in.
My friend. Many blessings.
All right, thanks. Love
Jimmy,
a lot.
do we have thank you. Thank you to you too. Jimmy, I've got one more call. Are you ready for one more?
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll take them all the way to the door. I love it. The show's turned out fabulous, so I'm excited.
Okay, I have area code 216 again. Say hello.
Yes, hi. My name is Patricia, and thank you for taking my call. I'd like to get clarity and to get support on, this is regarding money. I've been applying for jobs quite a long time, all types of jobs, and I'm getting very little. I'm doing this working in factories, that sort of thing, but not very much. I want to get if there's any subconscious or conscious money blocks, or to clear it, whatever's going on, because I'm planning to relocate and to do other things. Then I just need to have a more consistent money flow, financial abundance.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're speaking all the right words. So, Patricia, where do you live now? Where would you like to live?
I'm in Cleveland, Ohio right now.
Okay.
And I want to go to Pacific Northwest.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a move. Yeah.
And I want to do
this
from
there
year.
And wants to move to the beach. So, very cool.
Yeah, I'd like to do this either this spring or this summer.
Yeah, test more like summer when I ask Spirit. But stand up, face due north. Let's rock some things out for you.
Okay.
And this is for anybody that's listening on the phone, by the way, ever on the phone, on the URL links, or here's the replay. Any of these messages or Spirit changes we create for folks, if you have the same problem or challenge, just know that it can change for you as well just by listening to this. So here we go, Patricia. I would just own that I have money blocks and see if you go forward, back, or in between. And see if it feels like you're getting pulled forward, back, or in between. I have money blocks when you say that out loud.
I have money blocks. I go forward.
Yeah. So we're going to release all that, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. You need to do or say anything. You're going to feel a wave. It's going to pull you straight back when it releases.
Okay, I'm going back.
Excellent. And that's a release. It'll bring you back to neutral once it's done. You can let us know when you get there.
I'm going
forward. It is a radio show. Excellent. So if you say I have money blocks, say it again. It should pull you straight back now.
I have money blocks. I'm going back.
Love it. So that's the end of that. Does that make sense? And there's a resonance on, of course, everything from success to wealth to deserving, receiving, worthy of. It's endless what we can play with. And they said to tell you it isn't so much money blocks that are holding you back as it is opportunity. So it's almost like you've got to scrape by maybe between now and summer. But if you move out to the great Northwest, I don't care if you're working a factory job in Cleveland now, if you go out there and do the tuna canning, salmon canning factory, it's almost like you still would make more money and be happier. Does that make sense? And I'm being outrageous, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? So we'll see what Laura and the angels have to say, honey, okay?
All right.
Excellent.
Patricia, are you interested in being in the personal care field, like being a caregiver for someone?
No. I say that because I've done that already and I've gotten burned several times. So
it's
that's
what's
why
coming up. Okay. So there was two things that I'm getting, and one is that you're underestimating yourself. You're not giving yourself enough credit for your abilities, or you're not taking you're not reaching high enough, essentially. You need to reach higher. You need to really focus on the things that make you happy and make you feel good and making a difference in the world and to yourself. They are showing me that you have a very gentle heart, a very loving heart, and it's just filled and surrounded with this beautiful golden light. And this is part of who you are. And using that part of who you are to help others, whether it's a person or animal, is going to make you feel a big difference and give you the energy and the ambition and inspiration that you need. So please focus on doing what works, what appeals to your heart, because that's part of what's missing is your ability to make a difference with all of that beautiful light in your heart and soul.
Okay, I just want to say I know I'm pretty clear about my life's purpose. It's probably to do with healing and music.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. So I started
Archangel
doing
Sandalphon.
What?
Talk to Archangel Sandalphon. He is the angel that helps with music and healing together. Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon will be the perfect angels for you to talk to help you find the perfect place in the perfect way.
Right, and writing. So yes, so I'm already certified with the Reiki Usui, the second lineage, and I started doing that.
Beautiful.
But there's been some detours, I'll put it that way.
Well, keep in mind that everything's about divine timing, so don't give up yet. Sometimes those detours are meant for us to protect us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't get that until later.
Well, and then I'm currently dealing with health challenges, breast cancer of stage 0 to 1, and I did the lumpectomy, and they're saying that it either reoccurred or they didn't get it all, and I've not done the radiation because I believe there's nothing healing about it, so I'm doing the food.
It's not a reoccurrence. They didn't get it all, by the way. So plenty of stuff you can look out for on that. It's up to you, honey. If you reach out, send me an email. I'll send you all kinds of natural things you could at least look at and research yourself. It's info at jimmymackhealing.com.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Many blessings, Patricia. I hope that you find exactly what you're looking for with ease and grace, and that you follow your divine guidance and heal. Don't forget to do Reiki on yourself. But please stay in touch with us. We're getting down to the wire here in terms of time. So I would love to hear from you again. But please stay in touch with us and know that we're sending you healing energy, light, love, and blessings right now, so that you are doing exactly what is best for you and making you happy. Jimmy.
Yeah, what fun we have. You and me, babe. I love it.
Thank you very much for being with me.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, my gosh, thanks for having me on. Yeah.
No, let's do
my
this again.
favorite
and
shows
you know what?
are where everybody wants to interview me all the time, just beat it to death. And it's like, no, I want to work on people. I want to contribute, And so this was a fabulous vehicle for that, and you added to it. So thank you. And I look forward to you being on my show. And I guess that's in April, but it's every Tuesday night, 9 p.m., same channel as her, folks, Goldilocks 3. And it's the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. But reach out to either one of us. We'll send you information on our shows. And, gosh, thanks so much, Laura. I appreciate it. We'll do it soon again.
So, Jimmy Mack, when are you coming
I know,
back?
right?
Oh, Jimmy, you got to be back on my show again.
I know. We'll have fun. We'll stir it up. That's great.
Thanks so much, and many blessings to you. And thank you for all that you do to help people. Thank you, Reverend Tiffany and Goldilocks Productions, and thank you all of our listeners today and all of you that called in. We're very grateful for you and hope that you found this show to be helpful and that it stirred your soul and lit up some light in your heart. Take care.